So, do you agree that the show needed you, Ishigami?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He adds, like, I don't know. I loved just seeing his fear of Kaguya come back, but in a way that was, like, contrasted to Chika's, like, fear in him, you know? It like, makes so much sense that Chika would be very, like, oh, I'm gonna hit you right now with this fan. And Kaguya's like, I'm gonna spend the next 10 years plotting your death. Like, that's the...
Exactly.
Love it. Happiness tax. That's something that will live in my mind forever.
What did Chika say when she was like, it's a big mistake to skip over, like, skipping the hard part is, like, a fundamental mistake.
Yeah, that was one of the best lines in the series so far.
I mean, it's accurate. I mean, I don't know if he would have gotten a better handhold after renting a boat from working all summer and not even having time to go on dates with his girlfriend. Like,
the end result would be the same. No, I mean, you're doing
you just
all...
are taking longer, and if you're gonna take that long to do that extra steps, think about how your girlfriend's gonna feel when she's like, why isn't he asking me to hang out all summer vacation? She's gonna be like, is he with other girls? Is he, like, too busy for me? He doesn't want to see me? Like, hold her hand.
The thing that would make both of them happy isn't being on a boat. It's not getting a boater's license. It's not getting palm surgery. It's to hold each other's hand. Like, that's the moment that counts, and they did it.
Why did he think that sweaty palms needed a surgery?
Who was the girl, like, peeping on them?
That's the girl that is, like, they keep showing her as, like, a friend, I would say.
Like a jealousy kind of thing? Like a friend who's like...
I don't know how I read the emotion, but it's the same similar face every time you see her. Part of me's like, is it like she doesn't get to hang out with her best friend anymore? Is she jealous over her best friend having a boyfriend? Does she also think that this boy's cute?
True. There is nothing more fitting than Chika in the tabletop board game club and Kaguya in the archery club. That
and not
fits.
For the reasons that Ishigami said.
No. I can't believe Ishigami, like, said that kind of stuff. I was, like, caught off guard a little bit.
He thought he was having boy talk.
I know.
Alone in the student council room.
Still.
But he was not alone.
But it fits so well. I don't know which fits better. Like, they both fit so well.
And her, like, reason for needing more money was it's a money
accurate.
pit.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not going to make them want to give you more money.
Yeah, but it's accurate.
But it is accurate.
Huh. I want to see... I don't know if I would want to see as much Chika Tabletop Club as Kaguya Archery, because I don't know how much they could show me of Chika Tabletop. Like, I'd love to see anything they show me of it, but I could see, like, Kaguya being really good at archery, teaching Miyuki, like, how to, you know, be good at it. It could lead to some romantic moments.
I mean,
like,
she was fantasizing about him joining that club.
Yeah.
And also fantasizing about him turning down Chika's proposal to join the tabletop club.
Yeah. You
liked the little sleeve hold?
It was so cute. It was
and he won. He was like, this is amazing.
It was the closest Miyuki's ever going to get to a harem, as he said. But it was such a cute moment. Because, like, I was like, they were just talking about holding hands. And I was like, no way. There's no way that Kaguya would accidentally hold his hand. She would, like, think 1,000 steps ahead of that. Oh.
And it's much cuter and endearing to tug on the sleeve like that.
But it still gets, like, the message across.
It does.
Which is so
very
cute.
her. Oh, well, we at least know that Ishigami didn't die. I mean, we saw him later on, so that's good.
I really liked the, like, moment before the whole laughter bit. Like, talking about, like, Kaguya used to be cold, but Chika always, like, stood by her. And they hinted at, like, I don't know if it's real or not, that Kaguya and Miyuki had this, like, hating of each other right off the bat. Was it, like, just more of a face, and, like, they still thought, like, a little bit of, like, romantic feelings towards the other one? Or was it, like, actual disdain that we'll learn? I'm not sure. It was cool, though.
The comparison has been brought up before of how they were and how they are now.
Mostly in regards to Kaguya, I feel like. Like, a lot, like, of effort from her part trying to be more of a likable person,
she did say she was trying to be more likable.
Yeah, and you can really tell in the facial expression. I just hope that it seems to make her happier this way. And I hope that it's actual happiness, Because, like, all we've seen from, like, real friends that Kaguya has is Chika, who she had even beforehand.
Which, how does that make you feel to know that, like, Chika has actually been around for a while and knew Kaguya in middle school?
It makes me feel great. I feel like Chika's friends with everyone, though.
Yeah.
Chika's like the person who's like can make anybody feel like...
She can make anyone feel like she's their friend.
Yeah.
I mean, she seems to love everyone.
But like Hayasaka, I feel like has been friends with Kaguya or just like almost like a sister relationship with her forever. The president kind of, like really, yeah. But like Ishigami, Like, I hope that Kaguya has, like, this has benefited her in her mind, Yeah.
I don't think Ishigami would classify as a friend of
I
Kaguya's.
don't either. I think it'd be the complete opposite. Oh, my God. The president thinks that they're perverts, nymphomaniacs.
I think for me, like, my enjoyment of this, like, show, it's like, I really enjoyed the Miyuki and Kaguya dynamic. But once I got Chika and Ishigami, I was like, I need them there as like some type of side filler, chaos, something to affect the two main characters, or nudge them or push them into something.
It makes the moments that the two main characters mean more and like have more of an effect that way. Like the moments when they do get real with each other. Like it's I feel like it pushes, like, having Ishigami and Chika, like, have that chaos element pushes Miyuki and Kaguya to want to, like, be more direct or, confess in little ways, like the umbrella scene, or, like, complimenting Kaguya on her nails, like, or even trying to. Like, it's like, oh, well, every time that I'm trying this big elaborate plan, the chaos is thrown into it, so like I need to do something when I can.
It's almost like they're trying to do this big elaborate plan, like how Miyuki was suggesting the boat for the hand-holding situation, but that's the mistake.
Yeah, like thinking way too much about it rather than just doing it.
Isn't it funny to have that little moment of like parallel?
Yeah.
In this, where it's like it's literally said in the show what the issue with what they're doing is.
It's crazy because like there was so much self-reflection on Miyuki's part last episode, and it's like if you just think about it for a second,
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure he will in small ways going forward.
It's the feeling is probably that how long can you keep this up without like becoming more and more and more in love to the point where you like feel sick by not being able to say it or be with that person.
Yeah. How long have they known each other? Do you know? I don't know if they said it. Like at this point. Is it like the first year that they're in school?
I don't believe they're first years.
They feel like they've known each other for a while. Like it feels like they've known each other forever almost. Mm-hmm. Like they were like in the same neighborhood and they like were always like, no, I don't want to hang out with them, but they really did.
That would be interesting if that was the case.
Yeah. That'd be so cute. But obviously they come from completely different classes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's working a part-time job, so.
So Hayasaka's parents work for Kaguya's parents?
It's like her family works for Kaguya's family in terms of like the actual business.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That definitely explains why they're close,
So they're still wealthy. They're still a wealthy family, but they still work for Kaguya's family. But not work for Kaguya's family in terms of, like, servitude.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder where this show goes, man. I don't know. Is season 3 coming out, or has it come out?
I think it's 4. I've only watched season 1, so I don't really, like, know. And I've obviously tried to not look at it.
Yeah, smart.
Because I don't want to see any, like, pictures of, like, situations that didn't happen in season 1. Especially since we're watching it here.
I don't know what it is, but every time I am talking about Miyuki, I have to look down and remember his name because I always want to refer to him as the president.
I mean, you can.
I know. It's like...
It gets the point across.
I know, but I don't know what it is that's taking me so long to remember his name more than any other character.
Well, everyone else's name is said.
Yeah.
No one else is called by their title.
True.
Of, like, in the student council, except for Miyuki. Like, everyone refers to him as president.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
And the name of the show is Kaguya, so you're not going to forget her name.
Yeah. And Chika, how could you ever forget her name?
Yeah.
One of the names that I remember the most is Peisu. Like, I need to see him, like, live in the student council room, doing tricks.
No, they couldn't have him doing tricks around Kaguya. She wouldn't be able to take it. It leans to the left, Ben.
Yeah. I love that that's her weakness.
I think when that scene happened for me the first time, I was like, that is so accurate.
Well, it makes sense because of, like, what in the magazine, it was like most high school kids have done it at this age. And she was like, I've done it with people in my family all the time. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Like, she has such an innocent mind that it makes sense that this would be her weakness.
I mean, like, I still laugh at stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means necessarily. Am I in the same shoes as Kaguya?
It depends about, like, okay, if I was in the same situation, heard Chika say it, I would laugh. If she kept saying it again and again and again and again, yeah.
Then it wouldn't be funny.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if she was trying to egg someone else on to say
that
it.
Would be
that
super
would have been funny.
Yeah. Huh.
And he didn't realize that he was like the device being used for the butt of the joke, you know?
His reaction to it was so good.
He was like, perfect!
Okay, that's all I have you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video with us. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.
I mean, she was fantasizing about him joining that club. I mean, she was fantasizing about him joining that club. I mean, she was fantasizing about...
I mean, she was fantasizing about